just a couple of years ago, I was in a debate at the ICA. It was on a platform. There was on the panel. There was a doctor, me, 70-odd-year-old artist, quite famous, and a writer. And the debate was about extreme curating, talking about violence, strategies, shocking, within the context of art. Anyway, we're having this debate, and in the audience was a 50-year-old Russian guy and his friend, a lady, and they were shouting abuse. It was Alexander Brener, the guy's name, and Barbara Schurz. And he was shouting when the guy beside me was talking about his work. He was shouting at him, heckling him, saying, "That's get shit, bollocks!" I was like, and I could see the woman who was sort of like in charge of the ICA sitting there. It was packed in there, packed. There was not a seat in the place. Anyway, suddenly, the Russian guy gets up, walks down the aisle, and comes towards a stage, undoes his belt and his trousers, and pulls his pants down. He crouches down. He gets his hand. He puts his hands. And does a massive shitter in his hand. In his fucking hand. He's shitting his hand in the front, in front of everybody. And he's got it there like that. And he's wiggling himself to pull his pants up. And he does it. And he gets his trousers up. He does his belt up, which was just incredible. And he's got this shit in his hand. And he goes up to the fella next to me and offers it to him. He's like that. Here, mate. And the guy's like, fuck is... What? And he wouldn't take it off him. So Alexander Brener took the shit and he put it in the fella's glass of water on the table. He just put it and he just left it there. And he wiped his hand on the material of on the carpet of the stage, and went and sat back down. Oh mate, the smell. Oh, the smell. But it's about extreme curating. No one's fucking moving. The woman running the gaff. She's not saying anything. And the doctor's carrying on. She's leading the discussion and just carry on talking. And I don't know what the fellow ate, that Alexander Brener. I don't know what he ate or what his diet was like. But it was like beetroot. It's like he'd been eating beetroot. And it was there and it was discolouring the water. And then the woman, because the discussion just carried on. And then the Barbara Schurz, she got up. And there was like some sort of like pistachio or cashew nuts that was on the platform. No one was eating them now. And she went up and she was picking up the nuts with her elbow on the platform. Everyone's still talking. She was picking up the nuts and flicking them at the guy's head, who was the rioter, was hitting him on the head. And she was Austrian, and she says to him, "Do you like nuts?" And she flick another thing and hit him on the head. Oh, mate. Oh, fucking hell. You got to look those people up. Alexander Brener and Barbara Schurz. They do. He shits everywhere. He shit in front of a Van Gogh. He got 3 years. He got 3 years in prison in Russia for this. If you know Vladimir Malevich, one of the most famous Russian artists, one of the most famous artists of all time, he'd done a white cross on a white background. He also done a black cross, but this one here, the white cross on a white background. Alexander Brener spray painted in green a US dollar sign on it in the middle of the museum. There's another video on YouTube. He's got a big, massive fuck off stick and he's smashing everything. And another time he goes to private views and does these loud, screaming, uninvited, screaming performances where he just goes in to the private view and everyone's looking at the art and he does his bit, but he just goes in, just goes, "Ah! Ah! Ah! Ah!" continually. Yeah. They're quite confrontational because, like, I met them after that incident. I met them and they stole some meat and came and gave it to me. It was out of thing, and they attacked this band where they sort of tried to take this person's pants off, and he jumped on the stage, Alexander Brener, kicked the drums over and nicked the microphone and started screaming, "Let's have an orgy," because they had sexy dancers. It was another art event. Alexander Brener and Barbara Schurz. They're always talking about Giorgio Agamben. Never had any money, them two, either. They just... wonder what they're up to now. I like those people.